Welcome back to DPTN, the only news station where we don't need to tell you the weather. I'm Josh Oswald, and when we last left you, we were talking about the brand new opening of the Grandview Baseball Complex on the northwest side of town. A special thanks to the Fox family for their continued patronage of our town's favorite pastime. We now return you to our very own Kids in Calamity.
Greetings, travelers, and welcome to Tales of the Dice Roll, Kids in Calamity. I'm your host, Alexander Chaplin, and I am joined by...
I'm Tyrell, Childress, playing Kristofferson Fox. In the last episode, when we went up, we actually saw one of my servants' attires just kind of, unfortunately, shambled apart, which was very concerning. But I was then forced to use my super speed to be able to catch Ricky, and now I'm in a state of a bit of disarray, a bit of numbness, but I'm doing a little bit better now.
Hi, I'm Logan Hill. I play Terry Krueger, and a lot happened as I turned into a bike and got us all away from danger down the hill with Ricky pedaling. And let's just say that I'm terrified to switch back into a human. Although when I got near the cow, I seemed to be better. I seem to be feeling a lot better, but I'm out negative tokens for power, so let's see how this goes.
Hi, I'm Charlie. I'm playing Cass Phillips. Last time for Cass, we got to go up to the kind of power line station, and we saw the spider that seems to be an extension of one of our weird eldritch power things, and got chased by it, and actually saw that the cow and the spider do not get along as the cow stepped on it. So that's very interesting.
Hi, I'm Jonas Pelot. I play Ricky Bobby. And let's just say last episode was a bit of a doozy, and we'll leave it at that.
Breaks down, starts crying.
And with that, we're going to pick up right where we left off again. You all make it into town. The rain seeming to have pulled back a little bit and the clouds brightening ever so slightly as you pass through at what at one point might have been like the front gate of town, and is now just like businesses and that sort of thing. It's at this point, Terry, that you can't hold it any longer. What happens?
Without even like them getting off, I kind of just de-transform. And it's just like, I'm like on the ground. And since they were technically on my bike, they're now like on top of me. And I'm like,
It's just all of us.
What do y'all do?
Terry?
Get up.
Are you okay?
coughs up blood. Because I'm
A
in,
lot.
I was like, I'm in pain.
So Terry is
Okay.
not okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey man.
Is this how you felt?
Yeah, that's pretty much how I felt. I wish I had a Pedialyte packet for you. I got some chaw.
As he like, I'm assuming like he like tries to get up, but his legs just feel like jelly.
You feel like you've run like a 12K.
Yeah, it just feels like jelly, just falls onto his knees and like falls back down, but catches himself. He's just vision, everything. He's just gone. Basically, he's just like,
Cass will lean down next to you and like go under the shoulder and help pick you up.
what's the nearest store?
That's an excellent question.
I bet you we can get to Upside.
The sound of a car fast approaching
Oh boy.
finds its way to you all.
I know whose it is.
What do y'all do? It's about,
Do I recognize the car?
you recognize the sound.
Oh no.
The sound of a car?
You recognize the sound of that Rolls-Royce engine.
Oh.
Hey, guys, I think it's, I don't know, it feels like a car from one of my places.
Shoot, Richie Pants McGee.
You hear multiple now.
How many cars you got, man?
Well, it's
Oh.
not like I have them.
They're looking for you.
I don't know what's this going.
7 cars come around the corner.
Derek, stand up, man.
I know.
Cass will help you up. You're just
Ricky's kind of got you, like, he's got the, like, wounded warrior thing going on.
Topher's gonna take out his phone and try to call Joshua.
Hello, sir. You hear the sound of a car on the call.
Hey, Joshua, I'm just wondering. It's silly, super silly time. Are you maybe in one of the 7 cars currently surrounding us?
Your parents were very worried.
Are they here?
The first car stops like instantly, and stepping out of the driver's seat is your father,
Oh no.
He drove himself.
looking
Boss music.
enraged. Out of the passenger seat steps your mother.
Mr. and Mrs. Fox. Hey,
They do not seem to register.
can you help? Hey, can you help us?
Topher walks.
Get in the car.
Can we? My friends are struggling. Can we give them a ride?
One of the cars drives more up to you guys. Window rolls down. Would you all like to get in?
Yes.
I can take you all back.
Hey, can you take us to the hospital? Hey, he's coughing up blood,
Oh
man.
dear. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Slowly opens the back door, just lays in.
Topher's gonna ask his parents if he can go to the hospital with them.
In the car.
Hey, he's going with us, or we're going with him.
In the car.
It's okay, guys.
Oh man, I ain't gonna just leave you. What, throw you to
As
the
far
wolves?
as I understand, it is not your concern.
As far as I can understand, you weren't very concerned until about an hour ago.
Topher, not
We did
Topher.
not know we were being misled.
You guys go with Joshua.
You sure, man?
Yes, I'll catch up with you guys. I will.
Terry will kind of like lean up and like muster his strength on the car door to talk to Topher. Please talk to us as soon as you can.
I can do that, but
Falls
you
back.
guys need to get Terry to the hospital. Joshua, take them to the hospital.
Hey,
Right away, sir.
Good luck.
you go with Terry, I'll go with Chris.
You're going to get arrested.
He's gonna need somebody, man.
They're going to kill you.
I think I talked
You know that if he gets in, you will find Ricky like tumbling out of a car.
Who gets? Wait, I'm
If he
confused.
gets in the car
Yes.
with you,
Yes.
They're going to push him out.
on the way out, on the way there, at like
They're going
top
to
speed
kill
on
this
one of the
guy.
roads, they're going to open the door and push him out.
A little bit of a tumbling.
I got pretty good brawn.
You guys, I promise you, I need to do this. I do.
Okay.
All right.
Go to the hospital.
Your mom has said nothing.
Yeah, let's
My
go.
skin's
Let's
crawling.
She's holding a phone.
Before I step away, I lean in. I'm like, hey, Topher, if you always smash out their headlights with my Louis bill.
Ricky, you're very kind.
Hey, no problem. I got you, man.
Appreciate it.
Take care.
So for
If we go to the
bows his
hospital, we're
head
going to see
down
my
and just
mom.
kind of
You each get
walk
in
into
the cars and you start heading towards the hospital. It's a quiet ride for a bit.
How's long a bit?
You're at the top of town right now. Brighton Terrace isn't too far away.
I was gonna say, isn't it like right there?
About a minute goes in as you're driving.
Yeah.
Give me a perception to notice things in the car. Your DC is 5.
7.
Nice.
I'm gonna wait. It doesn't matter, and I have 0 anyway.
What about the book in the back seat and the blood splatters on your father's suit? Paint an uneasy picture in Topher's mind.
Topher's gonna start by looking at the book. It's in the back seat. It's easiest to look at. He looks at the title of the book. What does he see with the title?
The Wake Was Deep.
Okay.
The inside of it,
Yeah.
after it was lying open in the back.
Yes.
Pages have been torn out,
Pages have been torn out.
and there is what you now realize is blood drawing in the book
Okay.
of a diamond.
So Topher's gonna recognize the diamond symbols, looking strikingly similar to the tapestries, the dirt road area.
Do you look into more pages as well?
I gradually look over to my father, who is currently driving, and recognize that, you know, his eyes are going to be on the road, and this car is way too expensive to get into accidents. So he's not going to be focused if I just peel a few pages.
What about your mom? What phone call is still open on the phone?
Slightly before I look at the book, Topher's going to ask his mother, "Are you still on the phone, Mother?"
Just waiting for my son to answer. I never get hung up on.
Mom, I'm right here, but are you on the phone?
My son would never hang up.
Topher's gonna reach into his backpack and pull out his phone to see.
You did hang up. Do you look at her phone?
I'm sitting, and after checking my phone and realizing that I had hung up, there's nothing like that, I look over.
It is your hung up phone call. You know that, you can presume that she has been holding this since you hung up.
Okay. Then I use the realization that if she's more focused on that, and my dad's more focused on driving, I'm going to look through the pages of the Wakeless Deep, specifically the areas where the torn pages are with the diamond.
You see the diamonds, a blood jellyfish, and a mask.
Topher thinks that these are probably the final pieces that Cass needs. Have a better understanding of it. Topher is going to then sneakily close the book and just slide it into the backpack.
Do you know how much trouble you have caused as you start pulling into your driveway? The lights are out.
Father, I am aware. I am so sorry.
Not yet.
I've just been looking for my friend lately.
Yes, your friend.
And you do know about that.
The car parks.
Topher looks out the window to see where we are.
You're at your house. The lights are out inside. As I told you last we saw, why would I risk something so important on so little? I thought you had understood.
Well, maybe I do understand, but nothing has been done about Dak. No one has talked about it. You knew about it, and you could have did something, and you didn't. And now our servants, the people that work for us, they've just disappeared. And Topher reaches into his bag. I found this.
The laminated folder? Or
No, the remains of Servant 8. I found this by what is that place?
the service tower.
By the service towers. And clearly something else is going on.
Get out of the car.
Yes, sir.
Go in with your mother.
Kristofferson gets out of the car, grabs his backpack, waits for his mother to come out of the car. We walk in.
Okay. You guys, you enter the hospital. Your mother at the front desk. Hello? What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
You!
No,
Hey,
no.
You're
how's
back.
Mrs. Phillips? How's it going?
What happened?
Terry took a fall.
Get him in the back. It's people run out with a gurney, put him on and run him off.
I think he needs fluids.
Okay, what is going on? And are the siblings alone?
I thought they was at school.
What time is it?
It's like 8 p.m.
Oh my god.
We just went out. We were just gonna go out for a little bit. We didn't mean to stay out this long. We didn't mean for someone to get hurt. I did go home and everything is fine.
Yeah, she was cooking up some mean food. She wouldn't let me eat anything.
Okay, hold on. She grabs the phone on the counter and starts dialing a number. Yeah. Hi. Could you go to the house and look after the twins?
If you want me to, I could just run over there real quick for you, Miss Phillips.
You've done enough.
Ooh.
Oh,
I can just go home.
We're talking. Thank you. She puts the phone and hangs up.
Miss Phillips, you gotta understand this. There's a lot going on, and we're all kind of confused, a little rattled. We just kind of want to make sure Terry's okay.
I should have known when you were going around town, getting into who knows where, that it could lead to problems like this. I just didn't think you would do it.
I think you're misunderstanding, Miss Phillips.
A child is bleeding out, and I am to assume that no one is at fault for it happening?
Topher.
We have something to show you, my boy. Come down to the basement.
Tover's gonna be. Just gonna follow.
As you head deeper into the basement, light starts to come in and you're able to see things clearer. Tofa, have you ever been to the basement?
I was never allowed to be in the basement of our house. What's down here?
As you get past the walling of a stairway and into the basement, how does the sight of hooded figures standing on a circle greet Tofa?
Walking down, Topher looks around, and it's almost symmetrical in a way. Each person standing next to each other, all hooded, faces not visible. It's it feels even heavier than before, because before Topher felt in a little more control and surrounded by people that he knew, but now it's heavy.
How do you know those are the servants?
It only makes sense. Father wouldn't let other people down here, and he knows that it has to be people that he's seen before, and no one was missing at school, and everybody that is missing from the town, we've already investigated. It has to be them.
-1, well, -2, I suppose.
Father, what is this?
This is your legacy, my boy. This is the Fox legacy.
So these are our servants. They've been missing for What are
They
you guys
have not
doing?
been missing, my lord.
Then what are you guys doing here?
They have been at work.
What work is this? What is this?
When I was a boy, I woke up in a grassen field. And I saw the stars. I felt the grass. And I knew I needed to bring it here. I have dedicated my life's work to this. The soybeans were nothing. They were an inherited industry from my father. A means to an end.
Father, come on. Hey. You don't want to bring that here.
You are the catalyst.
That place. No, I'm not. This is not.
Sacrifice must be made
This is not.
of great value. And he gets down and puts a hand on your shoulder. And I value nothing more in this world than you.
Topher freezes. Looks around. We are in the basement. We have come down the stairs. Topher recognizes that.
The basement door is open.
Topher runs out up the stairs.
Give me a flight check. The DC is 15.
Oh my god.
You may also pitch to me how you're running for a lower DC. Because you have been through a lot, and I am not cruel.
Topher's plan from this point is to look at his father sternly, like Topher is so used to saying, and simply saying, yes, Father. Knowing that this would put his dad at ease.
He does ease up a little bit. You feel it in his arm.
And once I feel that, gun it.
Okay. DC 10.
Come on. Oh, dude, no, please.
You start running.
I was joking about it being a last man standing.
Dude, no way.
Your father does not stop you. He stands and watches. Your mother did not come downstairs.
I knew it. Oh.
The DC was high not to leave your father's grasp, but to beat your mom to the door as she closes it.
Oh.
What do you do at the top looking at your mom?
Door's closed now, yeah?
Door's closing
Door's closing.
as this happens.
I take backpack off, throw it like in between the crack of the door to block it out.
Okay. I'll say give me another flight check.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Not 3, dog.
13!
The DC was 8.
Let's go, let's go, let's
You pull
go.
your bag, and how do you get through this?
Okay. Bag goes through right before the initial of it, right? Assuming that my mom is still tense and overwhelmed because she's still holding on to a phone. I'll just remember all the times that I have been constantly running, and although my feet feel like rubber and my body is numb, it doesn't hurt. So I immediately just slam through the door, pushing it back, pushing my mother back, and now I'm at the top of the steps on the other side.
She is stumbling a bit, but you know she will come to very quick.
Figures.
What do? The front door is there.
I close the door behind me and I'm assuming there's some sort of locking mechanism or something like that. That's why Mother was able to close the door. So I do that.
Get
Looking at
back
Mother.
down there.
I'm going to try and talk to my mom.
Okay. What do you say?
Mother, I am sorry for hanging up on you. I am sorry for never being the thing you needed to be. Sorry for leaving the house, wandering off, not being that perfect representation of what our family is. I am sorry, but I have seen what our family has done to this place. I've talked to my teachers, I've gone to the museum, I see the impact we have, and after this, I do not believe that this has to be what we are. And I don't know fully what's going on or what it is, but I need to do something about it. And I still love you so much. But I need to go find my friends.
She closes the phone that she's been holding. It appears I don't have a son. I have a sacrificial lamb. And she's going to bolt for you.
I am going to reach into my backpack and I'm just going to grab whatever wad of cash is just hanging out there.
Money!
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And before I run, I'm just gonna, anything just whoosh at her to give her an anything.
She is going for you, and you throw money. A nail grazes your cheek. A little bit of blood.
Some core line. Okay.
As she narrowly misses.
I bolt it for the front door. We're in the front entrance,
Yes.
so it should not be far at all.
You book it for the front door.
Yes.
Ricky and Cass, what's been happening?
Okay. You're gonna have to stick with me, Miss Phillips.
I'm listening.
This is gonna sound unbelievable, and that is completely understandable, because I partly do not believe it either. I'm hoping I will wake up and it will be Monday, but it will not, unfortunately. So, basically, we got to school, there's these weird reflections in the window, there's a bunch of weird shit going on, there's a bunch of teachers that don't really make a lot of sense, there's a weird shit happening, there's a teacher that's got two names and she's like two different people, she's like fire and ice, the principal's really weirding me out, there's a whole bunch of weird shit going on, middle of the day, time freezes, time stopped, we went to the gym, saw Dak there in the gym, he got snatched by something, we unfrozen time, we went back, there, Mr. Wellspring's house keeps moving around, and then we were, went to baseball. There was weird stuff going on. Coach is kind of weird. And then the next day, there was. Cass, am I missing anything so far?
No, I think you should just keep going.
Okay. And then the next day, when we was at school, or did we go back the day that night?
We went back that night.
We went back to school that night. The door was open. When we went there was a janitor. We was talking to him.
Hope was just there.
Time froze. Janitor was stuck. We went around the school. Time was frozen. Jimmy got lost because we was in the wake, which is this whole different place. I can't explain it. I don't know how that works. And then I went to the English room. No, I went to go look for Jimmy. They went to the office. In the office, they found a bunch of weird files talking about the teachers having different code names, like it was operations or something. And then I went looking for Jimmy, couldn't find him. We ended up at the English room. There was this weird flesh creature that had our faces on it that was talking to us. It dropped down from the ceiling. We was
I'm
fighting
going
it.
to stop you there.
Hold on, Miss Phillips. I'm about halfway through.
Have you been doing mushrooms?
I wish.
Oh my god, no.
That's the only way that makes sense.
I know, right? That's
Yeah,
the weirdest
that's the only
thing.
reason it would make sense.
It's been a few minutes in here. They've hooked you up to an IV. They did comment on how hard it was to find your veins. You have stabilized.
Okay.
You feel a bit better. Everything's set to 0.
Thank God. Can I have some orange juice?
Yeah, we can give you some orange juice, some nurse can look some.
Thank you. Kind of.
Luckily, you got here pretty quick. I know that IV seems like an insane thing as they start taking it out to like put in for a few minutes and then leave, but it got enough in your system that you are good to go for now. You will need to come back in a week for us to check up on you, see how you're doing. Whatever you did, don't do it again.
I mean, why?
Like whatever got you in this state, don't do it again. Do you ask
Don't come
why?
here bleeding out again.
I was like, when I died?
You got hooked up to an IV in the ER, and you're asking why?
Thank you. I really appreciate it. You're not gonna, my parents will have to know about this, right?
They've been notified.
Okay. Then he kind of like, a little bit of anxiety in his face as he walks out and walks back down to the main hall.
Kristofferson.
That was crazy.
Yeah, what do you do?
Bro. That was a really solid recap, Jonas.
Thanks.
How do you get out?
Okay, currently.
Where do you go?
Currently, I'm just right, and I'm not. I'm like now I'm outside. Yeah.
Give me a flight check.
Okay.
The front door is not locked. They did not expect you to get this far.
Do it more force.
3.
Dang, again?
That's so much better.
14.
Okay, the DC was 10.
Insert what you think Logan said.
Open the door and book it. Your mom following suit.
Trips.
Trips hits her head on the chair, crushes her skull, she dies.
Trips at the front door and lands on the
Skull.
sidewalk outside. Kristofferson.
Oof.
I need a brains check.
Ooh.
Your parents have as mentioned earlier, a chokehold on town, on the city of Downpour and Omaha. You're running where?
The one thing that I do remember, although they do have the chokehold, he remembers that his friend Ricky would go to the Upside store, yeah?
Sir Shucks a lot.
Sure, Shucks a lot, which is open like 23 hours a
23
day.
7.
Yes.
And that's one of the closest things to Brighton Terrace. So it's the next best thing.
So you start running.
Yes, I bolt it.
Give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Off of brains.
Okay.
Come on.
5.
That was the DC.
Nice.
How do you know they're following you?
Oh.
The one place I've been at when it comes to riding my bike and learning how to drive has been around the Brighton Terrace area. And all the way back in summer, Kristofferson has been following the route, been practicing the route to get to school. He knows it like the back of his hand. But that also means that he can tell when things are wrong. He sees the brushing of bushes behind him and the flashing of the lights from the cars. He knows that he is being followed, and they're not making it discreet in any way.
As you continue running, seeing this, more and more figures and cars start appearing.
Where am I at this point when it comes to the Upside store in Shaw?
You mean Flooded Creek?
My bad, Flooded Creek. My bad.
You are at the 5-way intersection.
Oh, so you're right. You're right there.
Oh, I am at the 5-way intersection.
You are fully booking it.
I look first, I look down, and I notice that my shoes have been just decrepit at this point. The super speed definitely didn't help with that, but now having to trudge actually through whatever I'm running through since it's so dark out, it hasn't been great. So recognizing that, I look out in the distance and I see the sign where Flooded Creek is, where Shaw's is, and look back, noticing that the lights are slowly encroaching and realizing that I'm not going to be able to make it. I look around to find a place to hide.
You both are in the car with Joshua. Real quick, Cass. Your dad's truck pulls up. All right. You're gonna go back with him.
Okay.
He'll be there with you until I get back.
Okay. Cass will walk outside, extremely nervously approach that truck.
Side door opens. You see your dad leaning over to open it. Cass.
Dad?
Familiar smell of that diesel as you start heading out. What were you thinking? Heard you left the twins at home alone.
Something weird was going on.
Always
I had
is,
to
huh?
know.
Ask for a Ricky recap.
Always seems to be, huh? Weird things happening.
Do you remember 2 years ago?
Kid, not a day goes by where I don't think about it.
I never asked you what you were doing that day.
Failing. If I can be upfront with you.
Did you call my friend that day?
What friend?
Ricky.
The
Tell him that I was-
baseball one, yeah.
Did you tell him that I was doing poorly? That he should come by?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Look, you visibly weren't doing all right.
You know that's why I wasn't there, right?
Yeah.
I walked away for a couple minutes. Because of you.
Yep. Look, as stated, not a day goes by where I don't think about that day.
Yeah, but you don't carry the blame. I do.
I don't blame you. It's unjust to. I don't think your mom does either. You may want to look at who's blaming. Tofa, what set are you using to hide?
What?
He said he was hiding.
Can that one just be flight?
Go for it. The DC is 12.
Oh. Oh.
10. Okay. I'll stick with it though.
Okay.
Adversity token.
That is true. You do get
Did you
adversity.
burn a power to
Wait, you did fail earlier.
Yeah, you do have You get one.
One.
You failed the check to
The dad.
dad.
But that gets me to, what was I at, 10?
11.
That get you to 11.
11, which is
Did you fail any other checks?
better than 10. My power token's at -1 right now.
No, he made the bag.
In this snap decision, knowing you're just short, feeling it in your gut, would you try to act on your powers to make the distance?
Yeah, I will. I have no other choice, so
Okay. Well, how are you using them to close that gap?
Kristofferson builds up a little bit of trying to get a feeling in his legs. The feeling of, okay, I can make it there. I just have to get right there. And thinks about all the other times he had to use his powers when his friends were in danger. He had a mission to complete. So he tries his best. He feels it in his body. And then he tries. And it gets him enough, but then he stumbles, falls, shoes completely off. Brother's barely barefoot now.
Where are you?
I am in the parking area of Flooded Creek.
You see shucks a lot. What do you do? On the ground, barefoot.
I don't feel like I'm able to walk right into Shucks a lot without being even like seen in any way. So I look around for something dark and damp. And I kind of imagine Flooded Creek has like the parking lots, but then it has like the bushes that kind of like line that area. So I go and I like roll into them, which is something that Kristofferson would not normally do, get dirty and down the depths, but they expect that. They don't expect me to do that, so I think it's the best play.
As you're lying in that bush, knowing that this has a pretty decent likelihood of working, you've run the numbers. What memory of daiquiri resurfaces in your mind?
I had one. I remember. No, I did not. Never mind. I just have that I call him BW and he makes daddy money jokes at me. I think about a time before high school when Ricky was showing everybody the game of baseball. They went out to one of the many pitches and Kristofferson wanted to join them. But Kristofferson isn't as strong or athletic or as capable as them, and his parents weren't even worried that he would get dirty. They were worried that that would let him down. So he just kind of stayed and didn't do anything. That wasn't until afterwards. He gets a ring at the doorbell and Joshua, but at the time was just server one, answers the door, and it's Dak. Dak brought a glove, baseball, and a bat. It's like, and asked if Topher wanted to play. Dak then brought Kristofferson outside, and all of his friends were there, all ready to just spend a little bit of time with him. And although it was short and had to stop because his parents saw him, it was just nice to know that they wanted to do it with me.
That memory runs through your mind as you hear a search party in this parking lot missing you. Kristofferson alone in a parking lot.
It's Kristofferson thinks that it's not a... It's a feeling that he's felt before, which is why it's so scary, the idea that whether it be physical setbacks or just the nature of him, that he feels the need to push people away, which inevitably makes him more lonely, that he was brought into this world for a reason, but that reason is to either appease his parents or just kind of be another person, and now is to be a sacrificial lamb. But he kind of takes solace in being alone at this moment because he knows that he got to this point because he started to make decisions for himself. And maybe it's okay to be alone sometimes. But when thinking about Dak and his other friends, he realizes that he might be alone right now, but he doesn't have to be alone forever. And there is somebody that he can contact right now once he gets into Shucks a Lot.
Ricky,
And it's
you arrive after a few.
Sorry about your car, Mr.
It's all right. They'll buy a new one. You pull into Clinton Park. 4 windmills stand where that hoof print was.
Ooh.
Thanks for the ride, Mr. Joshua.
No problem.
Hope you get to keep your job.
I hadn't even thought about that. Yes, I hope I do as well.
Such a good man.
Have a good night, Ricky Bobby.
You too, Mr. Joshua. I pop out of the car. I kind of jog over to my uncle. When they put these in?
I guess overnight. Well, not overnight, I guess while I was at work.
I didn't know they could put...
Them's be quick, huh?
No kidding.
Huh. Oh, hey. Grandpa had something for you.
Oh, yeah, what's up? Yeah.
Want to see you.
I jog over to Grandpappy. Hey,
Oh,
Grandpappy.
hey, Ricky. I had a gift from a few years ago for you. Forgot to give you. Help me up, boy. Starts shambling over. That rolling pin help you?
Yeah, it did.
Glad to hear it. He goes into the bedroom and slides open the sliding glass door closet. And there's a box at the top of the closet that appears to have a BB gun in it. You can grab that for me? There, here you are. It's the exact same.
interesting.
Grandpappy, didn't you give this to me yesterday?
What?
I had the same BB gun yesterday.
No, I've been holding that on for years.
Thanks.
Oh! Bag of assorted BB pellets.
What?
Thanks, Grandpappy.
No problem.
Appreciate
How
it.
you gonna go rolling pin skeet shooting without it?
Good point. Good
I
point.
wondered why you'd left without the BB gun.
You know, Grandpappy, I was wondering the same damn thing.
How was school? He starts.
Uneventful.
Interesting.
Yesterday had more of the interesting parts. Today was just school.
Well, anyhow, I'm gonna go back to my show.
Enjoy, Grandpa.
Enjoy your sleep, Ricky.
I will. I head to the trailer.
Okay.
Strap the BB gun to my backpack. In the trailer, I want to go to the gun safe.
Okay. In the family one? Okay, what are you doing?
I'm grabbing the family 12 gauge. And a box of shells.
As you open it, weirdly enough, nothing's there. You know for a fact there is always one in this safe.
Hey, Dad.
This would be like a DEF CON Michigan.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Dad, hey. Did you and the uncles go out shooting today?
No.
Where the
They
hell are all the
working.
guns?
What? Get up.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you get
Gets
up,
off
old
the
man.
couch. Let's see here. Home. Now that's interesting.
Yeah, that's the same thing I was
We've
thinking.
been robbed. But they just took the. That don't make
How the hell they slip past you?
I have enough beer.
I go back outside.
The eyes.
Are the windmills still windmills?
Their legs.
I keep my eye on them, but I head back over to the uncle that's still looking at them.
Now, I still can't believe they put these up like that. What's up?
Hey, uncle.
Hey, what's up?
You got your shotgun?
I don't know how to tell you this. And don't go telling your parents now.
I won't.
In order to pay for the, bills and such, I had to sell it. So I've been hoping I could actually borrow your dad's for some hunting later.
I was hoping to borrow yours because all of ours seem to have gone missing.
What?
Yeah, just looked in the gun safe 5 minutes ago.
We've been robbed. Wait, but it was only the gun safe?
Only the gun safe.
Well, that don't make no sense.
Every last shell. Anybody in the trailer park got a gun?
Just your grandpa.
He gave me the BB gun, but I need something with a little more kick. Going turkey hunting.
Look, I don't know if you're gonna find one.
What you mean I ain't gonna find one?
Because it was me, your dad, and grandpa.
Damn.
And you know how grandpa is with his deagle.
So is Grandpa asleep right now?
He's watching TV. From above. You have paid.
Paid what?
We have traded defense.
You take my guns?
Defense for defense.
What you saying? You gonna help me?
What do you think the spider was?
I thought you was trying to kill me. Every cow I've ever met's trying to eat me.
That is not off the table. But you have not angered me.
You know what? I respect the honesty.
You did summon me.
How?
Not here. Against the flesh. You called me over.
How?
What noise did you make? No, you thought really hard. Back in the wake. And it started coming over.
So are you saying
That's cool.
we got some kind of like spirit link?
Yeah.
Only in the fact that we will trade.
What are you?
I am Tonitras.
Interesting.
So what are you?
I am the oncoming storm. I am the clouds that hang over the wake.
You really are like two of my worst nightmares mixed together, you
And
know
I
that?
am the thunder that rolls.
You are like two of my worst nightmares. But the fact that two of my worst nightmares killed my worst nightmare. You know what? As long as you promise not to eat me, I think we can make it work.
As long as you do not give me a reason.
Can't think of a reason I would. I personally avoid cows.
Cass, you arrive at the house. The twins' bedroom light is on, but the house is otherwise dark. Look, kid, I care a lot about you. Your mom took Callum's death pretty hard.
I know.
She doesn't mean to put it on you. You were, what, 12? That's not your fault. You were seeing a friend in the backyard. We're the adults.
I shouldn't have walked away.
We should have been there. We had a 12-year-old watching the house. And that's not... One, that's not proper parenting. So, and two, you were always up to no good even when you were in diapers, so...
I just want to
we
help
should've,
people.
you know.
Keep people safe from things. If I can figure things out, I can protect people.
We can start tonight by making sure the twins are all right.
Okay.
And tomorrow, well, that's up to your mom. Come on, sport. We're going in. He opens the door.
Yeah, he'll go in and he'll go straight to check on.
You enter the house. The twins are fast asleep on the floor, so they've gone through their routine. But they must have gone to bed earlier tonight. Worn themselves out suplexing each other in the main room.
Yeah, they do that.
All right, I'm gonna go pass out in the chair. You do as you need. The moment he hits that recliner, it just...
Cass will pull out his notebook and just anything he's collected in the past couple days, and he's consolidating all of this information and drawing on kind of from reading a lot of like Lovecraft and stuff like that. He's pulling on that as what if this is just full wacky, like full eldritch crazy, because there is no explanation for what he just saw. There's no reasonable explanation that he can find. So he's trying to figure out what would be the things at play here.
And as you do that, go to Terry for a second. Your parents, how smothered are you upon entering the door?
I see my mom first approach, and then my dad immediately beelines for me first, and like doesn't push out of the way, but like I'm like,
Oh, thank God you're fine. Oh my God.
Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you guys.
You went to the hospital.
Yeah, I took a fall when I was hanging out with my friends, so
We're just glad you're back.
thank you.
Your mama said nothing. She's just smiling at you, nodding. Tears.
Okay, I was like, that was weird.
No, she's letting the dad talk.
Kind of like pat him on the shoulder. It's like, it's okay, Dad. I'm okay. Hi, Mom.
You are grounded the rest of the night.
What?
The rest of the night.
Oh, okay.
Get up there.
Real quick, I have a request. If there's a phone call later tonight, and he says his name is Joshua, can you please tell me? He's a, well, how do I put this?
Is he a police officer?
kind of acts like one. He's a nice person.
Oh no, honey, what have they done?
No, not like that. I asked him to check on someone for me, because I don't have the means to do that right now. What? No.
You're very bad at explaining, Terry.
That's the point.
Your mom, just go upstairs, Terry, I'll let you know.
Thanks, Mom. And as he goes upstairs,
Just gonna let him go away, he hired a hitman.
you just hear upstairs on the head downstairs. But as I go up,
The door is gone.
I knew it. He'll turn to his left and be like, well, no. And
From the
then
end of the hallway.
Terry will, like as he looks at the wall, hears it, and just goes, hall light. Flips the hall light on.
Nothing.
Oh, dude, no. Terry will look downstairs at his parents. Well, not at his parents, but look down and just call out, I think there's someone up here. I heard someone laugh up here.
Your dad comes up. What?
Well,
Look, Terry, just go to bed.
All
right, as he's wiping tears.
Can you bring me to bed?
Sure, kid.
Thanks, Dad. Kind of like hiding behind him. As he goes into his room and lays in bed.
All right.
Can you check for monsters in my closet?
Yep.
I mean, you are my dad. I do count on you.
Nothing there.
Under my bed?
No, nothing.
Okay. Sorry, just been a long day, hospital.
Yep. All right. I will be downstairs. Good night, kiddo.
Good night, Dad. And just stares at the ceiling, just.
Kristofferson. After an hour, the cars leave. What do you do?
After Topher kind of realizes that, okay, they are gone, he gets up and walks into Shaw's.
Shucks a lot.
Shucks a lot. What's Shaw's? Why did I say that?
I don't know. I was just
I don't
letting
know
you
what
go,
you're talking
Shaw,
about.
but
Why on earth did I say that? Okay, whatever. Shucks a lot, my bad.
server at the counter. Well, hello. What can I get you?
Hi, we haven't met. I'm just.
No, yeah, I'm just. You have no shoes. Your clothes are a little torn. You look ragged.
He's got to be soaking wet. He's been
Yeah.
sitting in the rain for an hour.
Like-
also blood on his face from his
Yeah.
mom scratching him.
It's not so much, oh, you're the rich kid. It's, were you in a car wreck?
I'm okay. I'm gonna, I still have my backpack, and dig for my phone. And I notice everything in my bag is sopping wet. All the money and the clothes, all of it's just wet, right? And I go and I pick up my phone, and it no worky.
You get 2 adversity tokens for that.
Nice. I was gonna say, should you say it's wet? 'Cause you can
How do you feel seeing a missed call from Dak?
What?
I'm hurt, but I think I'm a little more confused how I missed the phone call. Why did the phone not ring? But I do want to check, is there a voicemail?
Yes. I'm ruling that the phone is broken in a way that doesn't allow you to call, but
Sure.
you can still.
I would like to listen to this voicemail with this lovely guy behind the counter.
Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. You know that to be the bell on Monty. And then the voicemail ends.
Am I able to see my contacts on my phone?
No.
Okay. I go in the back and I find the phone there.
Okay.
And I call Joshua.
A call from Shucks-a-Lots. Hello, this is Joshua.
Joshua, hi. It's me, it's Kristofferson.
Why are you at Shucks-a-Lot? Did they... Oh, have they finally loosened up and they've taken you to, like, get some donuts at Shucks-a-Lots?
No, they would, you know them. They would never do that.
I was hopeful.
No, I just know that you're not one of them.
What?
And if you are, this is it, but this is my last hope.
I'm coming to Shucks-a-Lots.
Can you stay on the phone with me?
Sure. What happened?
This is gonna sound like a lot. I found the servants.
Oh?
They're in the basement of the house. And my parents,
Oh my god. Okay.
did you know about this?
I'll talk to you when I get there.
Did you,
I'm going to stay on the phone. I will tell you
I mean,
all about it when we're not on a phone. And we're going to end it there for the night. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yay.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.